What's up, True Vibes? We are Blue Carpet Corner, and we just want to thank you guys so much for the opportunity to be able to do this online interview with you all. My name is Kurt Dowks. I'm the lead singer for Blue Carpet Corner.
My name is Darian. I play the keyboard.
Luke Golds, I play the guitar.
I'm Cody and I do drums.
Star, lead guitar.
Justin Grindstaff, bass guitar.
Well, we joked around at first, and we were thinking about it a lot. We decided, well, we're not really soft rock, but we're definitely not hard rock either. And so I think it was Star that kind of came up with the term limestone rock, and that's like the idea that thinking about like a literal rock, we're not hard, but we're not soft either. But even saying that is kind of stretching it, because I think what we're going for is alternative, progressive, and you know, like a lot of bands at first, when we first started getting together and playing, we didn't really know what our sound was. We were kind of figuring ourselves out as far as music, and having 6 guys all coming from such a wide range of influences, you know, there's a lot of diversity between the 6 of us. And once we brought that together and figured out how to kind of piece the puzzle of all our influences together and what we wanted to do, it started sounding really great. And I think we figured it out now, and we love playing our music.
I'll say that my biggest influence would have to be Kid Cudi, because he has a really different flow, and his music is really abstract compared to a lot of the mainstream stuff that's going around.
There's a few, but I would say at the top is probably Chris Martin from Coldplay. Being a singer, I try to, or I should say I'm really attracted to his style of singing and the way that he carries his voice in songs.
What got me wanting to do music is probably Travis Clark from We the Kings, and who influences my style actually is probably John Mayer. I just really like the lyric flow and the way he performs his music.
As far as what actually got me into drumming, I would say probably the first time back in, it was in middle school, I saw a Blink-182 video. I saw Travis Barker just like beating the crap out of his drum kit, and I was like, pretty much, that's the guy I want to be. And that's, I guess, why I've developed into the heavy hitter that I am.
Well, for me personally, it's always been Muse and the Killers since day one. They've definitely been my 2 biggest musical influences. Everything they've ever written has just really impacted me in a very personal way, and I can relate to everything that they say in their songs. And they're just so musical with the way they build things as well. I've always been inspired by their musicality and everything they've done through the progression of both of their musical careers.
Well, I've always played guitar since about 6th grade, and I was really into Metallica, and whenever I saw Cliff Burton play the bass guitar, I was like, man, I want to sound like that. So I borrowed my friend's bass, and I learned every Metallica song I could. And then I found Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like him just playing funk was just like so different and so awesome. So I've tried to combine like both those two, and those are probably just my 2 biggest influences.
Well, short and sweet, we all met on eHarmony a couple years ago. But actually, in all reality, it started out with me, Star, and Kurt over here, and we just got in my basement. We were fooling around in the corner, which is right here, and it was a junk pile. And eventually, you know, we started getting really serious about songwriting. We kind of found a little niche that we could get as 3 guys, and once it started getting serious towards the end of 2013, probably more about the middle of 2013, started getting pretty serious. So we cleaned up the corner. We kind of went through a couple different people that, you know, were a little iffy. And then finally, Luke over here messaged us on Instagram, and he was talking about, you know, he wanted to come and jam with us. So we had him over, and it clicked right like that, and he was great for us. So we kept him, and then luckily we knew Justin from a high school we went to, and he played bass, so we said, you know what, let's hit him up. And right off the bat, the chemistry was there. He knew what he was doing and could pick up on our stuff. And then we went through a couple more drummers and such, and then Cody back here showed up. He's Luke's cousin, and man, like when he came in, he just killed it and kind of blew us away. And everybody's commitment and really holds us together. It took us a while to get to where we are, but it makes us what we are today as Blue Carpet Corner.
Okay, so the band name. We were going to figure out like this super deep and philosophical meaning full of symbolism to give to you guys for an awesome band name, but we pretty much threw that crap out the window and went back to the basics, and we're like, well, we're literally sitting on a piece of blue carpet in the corner of Darian's basement right now. So it was pretty simplistic when we came up with Blue Carpet Corner, and that it's pretty straightforward. I mean, that's where it all started.
I got memories of you that I wish I could forget.
Our biggest accomplishment probably so far is we played at the Kingsport Fun Fest show. That's where Train and the Dirty Governors had played. It felt really cool to see. I'd say about 5,000 people were there, and it was a great feeling to get all the love and support from all those people. We gained a lot of new fans that day, and then putting our single on iTunes titled Love Bug, that was a great feeling too. We started to get good reviews and people supporting us and showing us some good respect for that, and it was a great feeling. We have a single out on iTunes now called Love Bug, and we also have a cover of a old school R&B song. You probably remember it. It's called No Diggity. That's on YouTube, and you can connect with us to get our EP through social media.
Writing process. Usually somebody will come in with a melody that got stuck in their head at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
True. And
we'll bring it to the corner and jam on it, write lyrics, spitball ideas, stuff like that until we get something that sounds like Blue Carpet Corner. And that's basically just what we do.
Well, we've been working on this first album for a while now. As far as all the ideas coming together and all the melodies and everything, it's been completed for a while. Problem is, we just haven't had the time to get in the studio and master all these tracks. We got a couple left. I think there's 3 or 4 that still need mastering. And after that, the album is going to be complete and ready for sale, other than this EP. And we've also been working on some music videos for y'all's viewing pleasures out there. We've only got one up on the channel right now, so we're trying to work on that a little bit more. And here in the next week, we're actually getting the dates patted down for the BCC Beach Tour 2015. We're going to be heading down the Eastern Coast and playing quite a few gigs down there. So hopefully get some popularity out of that and maybe see a couple of you guys there.
Yeah, actually we do. We have the Dream EP that you've been hearing about, the 5-song EP. We have t-shirts, Kurt has one of. And we also have stickers that we ordered here recently. Yeah. And so that's a lot of cool stuff that y'all can get. And also to contact us and to talk about, or to try to get any of our merchandise as of right now, you can hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can interact with us. And also we're working on a website right now. It's going to be under bluecarpetcorner.com, and we're in the process of getting it built right now, so that'll be a really fun thing. So between
we think it kind of works like this. Whatever the song is, whether it's a more upbeat song that's getting you happy, whether it's something kind of more deep and emotional and slow like some of the stuff we're working on now, we want everybody to be able to relate to it. So the vibe can differentiate between songs, but more positive than anything, I'd say, on the whole CD, especially with this upcoming show we have in Clifton, Tennessee at that festival that we've been talking about. The idea of being able to expose our music to 15,000 people is just really rewarding. And if we can make, all 15,000 of those people relate to the music, then that's going to be a great feeling. And even outside of Clifton, we want everybody that hears any of our songs to be able to relate to them.
been bitten by the love bug.